We're at the end of our day today. I want to thank everybody who stuck around for us throughout the whole day. I hope you all enjoyed yourself um, as much as we did putting it together for everyone, and that you got to learn stuff, make new friends, network, and just have a great time. We want to hear from you afterwards too. On the sheets that you would have got inside your bags, there is a Discord invite to our Discord server. So if you want to continue the conversation afterwards, certainly hop on there. Tell us what we can do better in the future. Tell us what you liked. Tell us what you hated. We got thick skins. It's okay. We'll likely send out a survey as well. We want to continue to do these in the future. So anything that we can improve on, we want to know about so that we can just keep making this better for the area and for all of you. So thanks again for coming out. Um, we want to go through and talk about a few things. I'm sure a lot of you are waiting for the awards. Because who doesn't like an award? So first up, we're gonna cover off on our CTF awards. And before we do that, I'm gonna have Vic come up and just talk through what the CTF was and the different flags. And then once he's given that, then we'll talk about who were first, second, and third, and what their prizes are. As we call your name, we'll have you come up, and then afterwards we'll meet with you at the Hackation 2024 wall as well. So, Vic?
Okay, can you hear me? So yeah, when I came with the idea of doing the CTF, I wanted to do something I I was learning a little bit on RFID. So the first thing that the participants to had was like a badge, like an ID card that had that has like two type of cards on it, right? Two digital ones is what they call like the magic card one first generation, right? So um, going through the flags, we were asking a couple of questions of what kind of card or what type of card was it. Very kind of easy if you understand like you actually could see with a light that the RFID card to look for the antennas to see if there's a high frequency and a low frequency antenna. Then we ask the UID for each of both for those digital cards. So that is like that you can actually do it with a flipper or like an Approximate that we had there to see. After that, because the cards are acting like a memories too, we embedded inside of their memories in their blocks some of the information that we're going to be used later on in the CTF. In the high frequency card, we had credentials there, a username, password that it was hashed, and also the flag. So they had to go through that card, the high frequency card, reading the blocks and try to understand how the binary data work. Um, in terms of the low frequency, I made it a little bit more difficult just because why not? And for having um, so the low frequency card was interesting because was emulating an EM card, but actually is like a T7755 chip. So the D chip allows you to write in the memory, right? So it's so inside of the memory, I put like another flag there, just a tiny URL that redirect to a GitHub repository where the so the low frequency flag was there. Uh, but to catch that was password protected, so you need to brute force that card because was reversing with the by default password. And I'm going to stop there because like no one went more than those RFID flags, but there were more there like image to work on stenography. Then we had another server, but maybe for next year or another CTF we can use that information. Yeah.
All right. So awards, we'll start with third place and we'll work our way up. So for third place, CJ won the third place. So he probably wants to know what he wins. So there, yeah, you can stay out here. So we want to thank TCM Academy for gifting us a 6-month membership to their academy. So you get 6 months from TCM. So afterwards, we'll get you the voucher. And then the Hackerspace and Russell also gifted us a rubber ducky as well. I think, Vic, you still have the rubber ducky. Oh, we're doing the first place. Miscommunication. All right. So 6 months of TCM uh, Academy. So thanks, CJ. You, okay. So you want to come up here real quick then? Okay. I haven't heard that it had been solved yet. Oh, okay. Yeah. So you want to explain your part of your CTF? Okay.
All right, so the scavenger hunt started pretty much a last minute thing. Yeah. So we had two fully built access control systems, and on each of the access control systems, we had a set of credentials. One of them was low frequency with two sets of credentials, and high frequency with two sets of credentials. Now, there was a trick behind it because the cards that were used to save the credentials for each was both low and high frequency. So we gave those four badges to four different people, one of whom was a baby, and they were walking around the conference with those badges. So the goal was to find those badges where they had them and clone them, go back to the access control, and get a valid read. I know it was pretty much last minute that we pretty much started it today, and by the time that someone had the chance to compete in it, the baby had already left. But he actually won the challenge by capturing three of the flags. So we're gonna give him a spot in my upcoming red teaming workshops, and yeah, he got a spot there.
All right. So for the rest of the CTF stuff, second place was Silicon Normality. Yes. Come on up. Thank you. So he wins either TCM gave us a choice, and so we can discuss the choice afterwards. TCM uh, gifted us either a junior certification voucher or 6 months of the academy for the training. So you could choose one or the other. And then Binary Ninja also gifted us a personal non-commercial license for the Binary Ninja software platform. So that's yours. So, and then first place was Aleph. Yes. All right. Congrats. So Aleph also gets a Binary Ninja personal non-commercial license. TCM gifted us a regular certification voucher or 12 months of Academy, your choice. And then, as I was told, updated, um, the Hackerspace also gave us a rubber ducky as well. So we'll get those. We'll get those to you afterwards. So these are your winners, everyone. All right. So just some quick numbers. Uh, Out of 75 people, we sold out our tickets. So for a first event of this type that we've ever done, I call it a success by selling out everything we had. We actually had a few people waitlisted, but they were able to make it in here. So that was really good. Out of the folks who registered, we had 32 attendees, four waitlisted. I thought it was only two, four waitlisted, um, 10 volunteers. 6 speakers and 10 sponsors. The 10 sponsors actually here, we had actually more sponsors, which you'll see in a moment um, on the slides. So, of course, I want to take this time to thank all of our volunteers for showing up who also helped us run this smoothly. I see some in the crowd, Capri's over here. Wave Capri. Um, Keith is behind her, and trying to look for the rest of our volunteers. Have you ever volunteer? Raise your hand. Jeremy, right? Devin, and like we might have lost some of our volunteers just throughout the day. But thank you for everybody for volunteering and helping us out. They'll continue to help us on the teardown as well. Um, and then our speakers today, who gave us some great presentations. Thank you to our speakers today. Our sponsors, again, who without them, we couldn't have had this uh, like we did. So I want to thank our sponsors. Again, you heard this if you were here earlier. If you weren't, we have quite a few sponsors that helped us out. We had Proto Alchemy Labs over here. Crystal helped us out. Crystal, wave your hand. So Crystal supplied the venue as well as some of the drinks and snacks, coffee, other things. I'm going to forget a whole bunch of stuff. I'm so sorry. Um, Red Defenders, Vic over here, supplied the CTF for us. He did the printout on the badges. I did the artwork through iteration with him. We came to all the animals that you saw. We did have 4 different badges. We had the staff badge, a speaker badge, sponsor badge, and a volunteer badge. Each one of them had a different image. So it's kind of a collect them all if you happen to notice. So thanks to Vic for printing all those out, supplying the lanyards, supplying the badges, doing the CTF. So thanks, Vic. Space Coast SEC, which is our sister organization, supplied the water today, along with a lot of other organizations supplying water. Um, Black Hills InfoSec, Active Countermeasures, supplied quite a bit of swag through their InfoSec guide magazine that they brought, the Backdoors and Breaches card decks. Guide Point Security supplied the swag bags that you can pick up at the front. No Starch Press gave us a 30% off discount code to use. So if you're familiar with No Starch Press, they have a great library of books. If you pick up their book in print, you get the electronic book for free, and it's DRM free as well. So it's a fantastic deal. So make sure you check them out. Binary Ninja, as you heard, supplied some of the awards for our CTF through personal licenses. TCM supplied us with also awards for our CTF through the vouchers and Academy memberships. RSTCon or ResetCon, which is a conference coming up in September for Industrial Control Systems Security. They supply us with discount codes. So the first 50 who sign up for that get a 10% off. So we want to thank them as well, amongst numerous other people that we haven't been able to mention on here. So thank you everybody for coming out today. That's the end of the conference. Can't stay here, but you don't have to go home. So, oh, I almost forgot. See, I knew I was going to forget something. That's why we have our volunteers. They keep me in check. So we got one more giveaway. So Innocent Lives Foundation is our charity of choice. Uh, if you were here this morning, you heard they were going to do a giveaway by donations. So they had 4 donations today to help out their cause. So we're going to do a drawing today. My daughter is right here. She's going to do the drawing. Come on up. Yeah, you get to do the drawing. So reach in and pick.
The winner is Abadel Villa. Anyone?
All right. Am I forgetting anything else? All right, we're good. Thank you everybody for coming out. Have a great rest of your weekend. Hopefully we'll see you soon in the future.